I'd say leather workers would be like for mostly armor and weapons. Not so much for weapons, but like for the underbits of armor. Uh, woodworkers for like civilian or uh, fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? For like houses and shit, or bunkers or barricades.
I mean, you got two fabricating wizards for the major construction. He's like a fabricate guy. He makes like items. So I would almost think
Yeah.
Tinker's tools would be the best for him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my setup. Chem, smithing, and tinkering tools.
Does anybody take masonry tools? You know, for the bunkers.
Can I have
Leave
my
the
int
bunkers
mod
to
and
me.
tools?
What was that, Gilbert?
Can I have my int mod and tools?
What's your
Leave the
intelligence?
bunkers to me.
Okay, we got a bunker guy.
My int is 5. Well, plus 5.
I'll say you know enough about military defenses to work on bunkers.
Yes.
Like at level 11, you're not just rank and file grunts. You are actually a team of shock troopers and specialists. Not the rank specialists, but fucking bullshit name for low ranking position.
I need a name for this guy. Anyone got ideas for names?
What race is he?
He's human.
Archibald Reticle.
How does one spell that? I'm guessing Archibald. Oh, okay. Archibald Reticle.
Jenner Icky Human.
Lieutenant Archibald Reticle. Primary means of communication is reciting nationalist history. Or national history.
I'm torn between Disintegrate and Investiture of Stone.
Pretty sure Disintegrate's the more useful spell. Because as an attack spell, it's mediocre. But if you need to tunnel through things, including magical things, it can't be beat. Like Balls of Force, all that type of stuff. So they always have exceptions in there for disintegrate and stuff.
See, the tempting thing with investiture of stone, those departments, is you can move across, or you can move through solid earth or stone as if it was air, and without destabilizing it.
So the problem is that none of the rest of us can do that. So when you get to the other side, then what?
You fire off a shotgun shell, you pop back through.
Damn it, my file is too powerful. How do I make my file less powerful?
Delete pages from it.
Alright.
Companions and notes are usually the first to go.
What I do is I just have a PDF printer installed, so I'll just print to PDF and just pick the pages I want. It also reduces the size because it doesn't have all of the scripting and editable stuff in it. It's just a rendering.
Oh, cool.
It basically screenshots it for you.
Sort of, yeah. The text is still selectable as text, so that's nice.
Sadly, I am grossly incompetent with computer equipment and stuff like that.
I can do a lot of things.
So I'm just gonna say Move Earth is just a really, like, ridiculous version of the cantrip that does basically the same thing, but it eats up a spell from the looks of things.
Mold Earth. I think
And
that's
also takes time.
yeah. I mean, most level spells are essentially just beefed up versions of cantrips. Cantrips will usually do the same job, just over much longer course of time. Sure, you can incinerate entire military divisions with a couple fireballs, but you can do it for free with like 5 million fire bolts.
I'll just banish you.
Like, this just doesn't seem like it offers much of a benefit over it.
I will be right back.
It might not. I mean, not all the spells are balanced.
Where's this footage from? Ah, okay.
I have the power of creation.
I got the power to do it 18 to hit with a nat 1.
Wow. I don't do all of that. I don't do all of
How
that.
the fuck do you do that?
Hacks. I'm gonna say I can do one thing really good, and that is shooting things. With 2 different fighting styles, this intelligence proficiency bonus. Ugh. Yeah.
Oh, RPG, you didn't go with the name.
So I still can't decide what land I should be.
No man's, preferably.
I was about to say, you beat me to it, you son of a bitch.
Your name is Dakota Accord?
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Why does this sound like some kind of treaty?
Probably.
Sounds like an Indian treaty. Let's sign the Dakota Accord. I'm sorry, that was so racist.
But for reals, anyone actually have suggestions?
I'd recommend like desert or coast.
And why? Why would you choose those?
Because they're the least useful.
No, but like what spells?
I want to say blur. I don't fucking know. I just picked two things.
Okay.
I remember looking over them at one point, going, "These don't look stupid."
Because Underdark has greater invisibility, which is not a druid spell.
Underdark
I mean-
isn't a druid.
I'm fairly certain he is.
Okay, I'm back.
It's
Wait,
it's
we're not
more-
talking about you.
more of like which one will give me the spells that I can't get already being a druid.
We can procure weapons on the battlefield, right, Sleuth?
If you kill enemies with weapons, their weapons will be available for looting.
Huzzah. Would you allow me to make special called shots with sharpshooter?
There's going to be penalties, but if they hit, there will be benefits.
I think I can take whatever penalty.
Please don't shoot your teammates.
Why would I? No.
No, I was thinking like billiards.
I was thinking like testicle shot like Sleuth did. Maybe eyeball or something.
Oh, like it's Elite Sniper 4.
Something like that. Fallout did that before. It was cool, man. You could shoot someone's eyes off and knock them out, if not outright kill them in that game.
In Fallout 1?
Yeah, Fallout 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Love.
They also didn't have to be they didn't have to moderate their content because they were still a small company at the time, and they didn't have to worry about their game being pulled from store shelves.
Ladies and
Yep.
gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Yeah. They also had their physics tied to their frame rate.
They still do. It's pretty sad, honestly, especially with Fallout 76.
That
God,
seems
that
like an
game is
odd
such a
design
mess.
concept.
Yeah, it's pretty retarded, actually. They need to update their engine bad.
Their engine is like from 2010.
Wait, whose engine?
Bethesda's engine.
You mean Bethesda?
Bugthesda.
Bugthesda?
Even their beta. Oh my god. It's a
People-
meme.
Everyone is like, it's just a beta, dude. They'll fix it in the release. It's like,
It's a feature.
no, you
It-
can't
it's a
fix.
Beth- it, it's a Bethesda game. The bugs are effectively features, guys.
You can't fix the game if the game is inherently broken.
We can break it more. We'll break it so much to where it'll actually be funny. Then people will want to buy our games.
You mean the modding
Yeah,
community? What they
except
already
that
do for
works.
free?
That works for single player games where people can just mod the fuck out of it. In a multiplayer game, you can't mod it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I mean, there's already mods out, but not like the nice stuff that I'm used to.
Well, the nice
Multiplayer
stuff
game with
usually
mods.
takes a
Have you ever heard of Minecraft?
Raises a point.
Yes, I've heard of that, but those are not official servers.
It's still possible to mine or mod.
Okay. A lot of the content that they added to the official Minecraft game was based heavily on mods that were used quite often.
Yeah, but you can only mod your client side. Anything that's
No.
server side?
You can mod servers in Minecraft.
No, I'm talking about Fallout 76.
Well, you were arguing that it's impossible to mod server side.
Once they add custom servers or private servers, I forgot what they're doing.
It's like a fucking year later, though.
Yeah. It will be possible once they do it. It's just a matter of when are they going to
That's
do it.
the like custom, third party stuff where you could join a specific server, like, server browser or whatever. It's supposed to be one giant world, everyone on the same map.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
You know what's funny? Country Roads just perfectly embodies this launch.
In that it's written about the shittiest state in the union.
I don't know. Illinois is pretty bad.
We have Chicago, and then we have a whole lot of fucking nothing.
I think we have one governor who's still alive who hasn't been to prison.
I do admit I made that statement in haste. I'm a little bit biased against West.
Yeah, that governor just got arrested.
Wait, ours or theirs?
Yes.
Both.
Oh God.
I can tell you though that I've been into pretty much most of the places that are going to be featured in Fallout 7. Even lived in a couple of. It's a shitty part of the country.
Well, at this point, everything's been nuked, so maybe by comparison, it's better.
It'd take nuclear devastation to make that state any better than it. Burn them all.
Which state are we talking about?
West by God, Virginia.
Yeah, I agree with you. Burn it all.
Mountain goddamn mama.
Why is West Virginia so bad?
Because
Where
it's
to
like
start?
Virginia, but it's west.
Because
Well,
the
there's the
only
poverty. There's the it's well, it's not so much the state it is as the people. It's a beautiful. It's just filled with some of the worst people in the country. The thievingest,
true.
most vile people you will ever meet.
You must have been through there recently.
Oh, I grew up there.
I used to live up there.
Oh, would you
Well, I
live?
lived right on the border. I lived in a little town called Parisburg, Virginia, which was right on the
Oh, no
border
shit.
going into.
You guys have had this
Which-
conversation before.
Oh, we have, haven't we? What is that?
I smoke too much weed.
And
I
I,
couldn't tell.
I forget things every now and again. Leave me alone.
and I'm just forgetful. Yeah, I used to live up near Martinsburg, where I grew up.
You
The
poor
only-
man.
the only industry there is coal.
Uh huh.
Oh,
And it's down.
No, there's meth production.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there is that. Yes, meth and heroin. And the people will
Opioids.
steal anything to fuel that addiction.
I mean, like going down into a dark hole and mining coal.
I have dark vision. I'd be good at that. I only need to sleep for 4 hours.
Hey, coal miners actually, that's backbreaking work right there.
Yeah, it is. True that.
Are we getting any
I have
magic
much
items?
respect for people that are willing to go down into a hole
Nope, you're starting kit. That's it.
underground and dig. I mean, I have a lot of respect for them because I couldn't do it. Personally, me, no, hell no. I wouldn't get out of that fucking thing. You couldn't make me do that.
And there's always a mine collapse every couple of years. Well, I think the last big one was Sago. That's been like 10 years.
See what I'm saying? See, that's the reason, right?
So, is pretty much everybody ready to go? Other than, I think, Meta, who's technically not here.
I'm ready to go.
I'm cranking out a spell sheet.
I just need to find my notebook and then I'll be ready.
Might be a minute or a half hour for Spectre then.
Yeah, once I get home, it's still gonna be like another 30 minutes for my spell sheet to load.
You just have to use your spell sheet old fashioned until it gets loaded up.
Hey, Sleuth.
Yep.
I just found out that part of Groundhog Day was filmed in our town.
Yeah.
Not the major part, but one of the sets that they had to build was in a warehouse in our town.
We have warehouses.
Apparently.
Is that like
It's not
a
a town.
house
We
on a
live
full
in a
moon?
fucking village. It is a village. I know it's a village because I live right next to the border with the actual city by us, and I always see "Welcome to the village" of whatever the fuck.
Wait, how many grocery stores do you have in your village?
I think like 2. Wait, no.
Well,
Hmm.
I mean, there's the Grove, but I mean, they're effectively part of our village, right? I mean, they use our police system and everything.
Villages
have
are
police.
based on the fire department. I am technically a part of the city of Lena because of Lena's fire department, so my address is Lena, even though, well, postal technically. But my township is Stiles, which is literally 15 miles south of Lena.
That depends on the state.
Yeah,
One of those big old unincorporated areas.
Yep. I have 2 acres of perfect pot growing, perfect private land. Fucking buddy comes over this weekend on Friday. We were hanging out. He's like, this would be a good spot to grow pot. I'm like, dude, seriously? Where? I have a
can't
big
send
open
my character
field.
sheet. I have too many spells.
Save it as a PDF. You should be able to print to PDF.
Okay.
Okay, now we're getting confusing.
No, just go to printer. Like you're gonna print it out of an actual printer, and then it's up where it says printer. You should be able to change it to a PDF format option. If you don't have one, I can give you a free one.
Okay, I can do that.
How do you delete pages?
You can delete the spare notes at the bottom and the companion page with their header, that little gray brick in the middle top of the page. One of the bottom options when you click on that should be remove this page. And then it'll warn you saying if you do this you can't undo it, which you actually can, but we'll ignore that. Yeah, like the Lieutenant Bosk, I have like 4 extra note pages on. Because you can add note pages. Did you figure that print out, Perio?
I think so.
So, Spectre, you said that your hometown was big on meth and coal, right?
The whole goddamn state.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Our town was apparently founded on pickles.
My hometown was really big on applesauce and apples and apple product. Have you ever eaten Musselman applesauce?
I think I have actually.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm from where Musselman applesauce is made. The school I went to is named after Musselman apple.
So is it Applesauce Middle School or is it Musselman School?
Musselman. Its mascot's a fucking apple. It used to be an apple with arms and a leg and a face, and they kind of phased that out after it got voted one of the strangest high school mascots in the.
Oh.
Why would
So
you
now
get
it's
rid of
just
it?
an apple?
Yep.
No arms or face?
No arm, no face.
Does it have legs at least?
The football team is the Apple Men. Woo.
The
Oh.
Applemen.
Appleman?
The Applemen of the Appalachians.
I'm loving this. My fucking mascot was a phantom, so I really can't. We were ghosts.
Apparently,
Ours
way
is
back
cockroach.
in school's history, it was the dragon. But like the fucking sports announcers will be like, "Well, here come those Apple Men." It's like, "Oh, fuck off." The name's stuck.
That is great.
Do you have a picture? Let me.
Just Google it. I guarantee you. He said it was voted the weirdest mascot. I guarantee you'll find it with a Google
Not
search.
the weirdest, but one of the weirdest, like in top 10. I think he got featured on the Leno at one.
The fighting pickle? What the hell?
Post a link. Post a link.
Oh, but it even gets worse. Oh my god.
Post a link.
Bonus round. Many of you now have actually enough information to die.
There's not even. I don't
What,
even
to like
see
track
anything.
you down? I could care less. The fighting artichokes. At least you weren't the fighting artichoke, Spectre.
Wait. Why is there a dick
Oh.
with a ball sack?
Why would there not be?
Because the other option was mascot McMascot face.
But,
Because
you know,
Bodie
not too
McBoatface is
bad.
taken.
Not too bad.
Oh my god.
So, I didn't put this on the sheet because I had 2 hours to do it. But the scope that is included with the marksman's kit doubles the range of the weapon.
You're telling me I can fucking snipe someone 4,000 feet, no,
Eight-
yards away?
800 yards?
What the fuck am I gonna do with a 4,000 yard reach?
Reach out and
tell
touch
me.
someone.
Are you sure you don't want to go arcane archer so you can have a bullet that fucking homes in on the target too?
Sleuth, I PM'd you the sheet.
I just saw that.
Who is melee?
No one.
No one.
Okay.
I mean, if you stick a bayonet on the end of the shotgun, then maybe. But why would you? You know.
You're better off using the bayonet as a shotgun slug.
Yeah, just shove it in the barrel and fire it. It becomes piercing damage instead of blunt.
Okay, so under is a rogue. Mick is a fighter. PC is
Wait, Spectre, it's this red thing with white arms? It's just a red circle.
Message me and I'll tell you.
I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. What is it?
Mr. PC, what's your class?
Look, Meta, we're pretty well rounded, so just bring whatever you want. We're not hurting for any specialties.
Yeah, I just want to actually know.
I don't know
We
what
all
the fuck.
posted.
That's not it.
It's in West Virginia too.
I do not recognize that. That could just be some deranged fan. Unless, like, the high school got an mascot to dance around the past couple of years, in which case, oh my god, they've gotten way too much fucking fun to.
Oh, you guys did post.
Yeah, we all posted for Burger.
My mistake. I was not looking at the chat.
What's that, Meta? Did I hear that you weren't looking at the chat?
Oof.
Ooh. Meta, you better look at the chat.
You know,
They did get a mascot. What the fuck?
That's it?
I was.
That is apparently the new mascot.
That was creepy as fuck.
Post the link. Post the link.
Post the link. Post the link, Ruffles.
That's not my choice to make.
That
You guys
can't
can
be.
find it with the information he gave you.
That can't be it. Go ahead and just post the picture. I gotta double check this.
Oh, sweet.
What the fuck?
That can't be. They can't have possibly.
They switched their mascot to a tab of MDMA.
No, wait. That may be the polka dots. Never mind.
They just happen to be from West Virginia. They just happen to be from West Virginia. That's crazy.
Okay, yeah, that's the polka dots. It's an angry fucking dot.
Lieutenant, which training did you pick? Spectre?
Scout. Sorry, I forgot to put that down.
Okay. You are going to be starting with studded leather, which will help your. I want to call that an armor class, but I don't think burning wet paper mache counts as armor class. Okay. And then Ruffles. Where did that go?
Here's a cutie.
Cutie patootie.
I mean, that's a very unique mascot. I'll give them credit. Like a Monsters Inc. lion mashup.
That reminds me of that McDonald's mascot, the purple fella.
Oh, yeah. Oh shit, my pizza!
Oh yeah, I should swap mage armor off since I actually have armor. But I don't want to regenerate the fucking spell sheet.
You can just type the name Mage Armor instead of Or type the name of the spell you want to replace it with instead of mage armor.
Yeah, the old mascot looked something like that fucking red dot, except it was an apple. It was considerably more buff, like, you know, because it's a muscle, huh? And it had this like fucking ridiculous, like old timey, like cartoon style smiling face. The stuff of nightmares, really.
No, the Philadelphia Flyers mascot is the fucking stuff of nightmare. Oh yeah, the Detroit Red Wing.
And they're pensioned for the abuse of seafood.
Yep.
Swap out mage armor with catapult.
Damn, AC of 26. It's when you got to start doing. Is the tank immune to any like fire because it's metal or something like that?
Metal melts. These
Okay.
are like the first tanks being created.
Yeah,
They're not terribly sturdy.
yeah. Very small as well.
Some of them are pretty big, but
Are we talking 1914 or 1918? Because it makes a big difference in the technology used.
mostly 1914.
Okay. So we might see some cavalry.
Yeah, cavalry is alive and well, but it has definitely seen better days.
I mean, technically, cavalry was used up until World War II.
Yeah.
I think like the actual last cavalry charge was made in World War II by a bunch of drunk Poles, if I remember.
Allahu Akbar?
Deus Vult.
The last successful or the last, the final cavalry charge?
Well,
Either
what I'm
way.
thinking of was basically it was like the ceremonial unit in Warsaw. They got on their horses, and usually these went around on parade, and they decided to, with just their sabers and their horses, they charged the Panzer column. It went about as well as you can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was
Um,
Krajanti. Yeah, 1939.
The last successful cavalry charge was also in World War II, but on the other side of the brain, other side of the world.
Yeah.
Japan?
The let's see. That was the last one I got is 1945 for the cavalry charge.
There was one American soldiers in Japan.
Yeah, 1942, Battle of Bataan.
Was that it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
26 cav.
That was one of the last successful cavalry charges.
Yeah. The one in 1945 by the Poles was actually successful because they just attacked infantry.
Yeah.
They learned.
They learned how to not run lightly armored cavalry into heavily armored tanks.
Oh, I was missing one proficiency. I stuck it in sleight of hand, so it doesn't really matter.
Guys, I'm going home.
Yay! I made
Be
it
careful.
pizza.
How long have you been working?
Oh no, I've been driving around.
Oh,
Doing errands. Remember those meds that I had to pick up?
yeah, the ones that you kept getting stymied on.
Or like kept procrastinating on? Finally
Uh-huh.
picked them up just now.
Seriously?
Yep.
Good God, man. We were talking about this like 3-4 days ago, and you just did it?
Wait, what was it?
Yep. I had some meds that I needed to pick up. And then I like sent them to the wrong pharmacy. Well, I went to the wrong pharmacy. And then I switched them over, and then they closed. And then I was going to go the next day, which was yesterday. And then I didn't.
Y'all know what CVS stands for, right?
No.
Condoms, Viagra, and snacks.
Oh, that's good.
What's it actually stand for?
Condoms, Viagra, and snacks.
That wasn't a joke.
Wait, actually, like the actual corporate brand?
Yeah. Look it up.
It's Customer Value Store.
Shh. He's driving. He can't look it up.
We can change that in Wikipedia very quickly.
what do you need? Like 2 people to verify it?
Do it.
There's Willie on wheels when you need it.
Let's do it right now. Let's change it to condoms, Viagra, and snacks.
Man's penis severed by 10-foot python snake while on tour.
What?
Meanwhile, in Florida,
Duh.
A Thai man was rushed to the hospital after a snake bit him on the penis in the toilet of his own home. The 3-meter python was reportedly lurking in the toilet bowl when it leapt up and sank its teeth into the man's private, according to Bangkok's Daily News. I felt something bit my penis. When I saw the snake, I instinctively caught it with my hands so it could let me go, the man told the news.
This is in Thailand?
Yes.
Which bathroom was it in?
I just found the article.
Both the snake and the man survived. However, the man was hospitalized and required 15 stitches.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
F's in chat for this man's penis?
it's hard to kill a human, but it's easy to make them wish they were dead.
Whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe.
How about this? On February of this year, a 19-year-old and his soon-to-be ex were walking along the beautiful Havel River, quarreling. Unable to win his conversational point, the frustrated man suddenly shoved the woman into the icy river, and then jumped in to push her under again and again. However, she could swim. He could not. She swam safely to land and quickly recovered from hypothermia. He sank and lost consciousness in the 2 degree Celsius waters. Let's see. He was pulled out of water.
The game.
He was pulled out of the water by police and transported to the Chartier-Vitrau Clinic in Berlin. The attacker fell into a coma, and an arrest warrant was issued against him for attempted homicide for low motives. He died the following year. He died. That happened on December 19th, 2017. He died February 14th from irreversible brain damage as a result.
I think the brain damage was already there. The hypothermia just revealed it.
Well, that's
I can't win this argument. I will drown you, and I can't swim.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna murder someone, preferably murder them in a way that you're actually capable of.
Overwatch, play the game. Goes in to murder somebody. They survive. He doesn't.
See, I got a burger. I got a feeling this map is going to look very Eurasian.
Somewhere between, probably kind of like the Argonne Forest.
You mean the not Argonne Forest? That's where we're going to be.
No, the not Argonne Forest is going to look similar to the Argonne Forest. It's going to be completely different naturally, but it's going to look similar.
It's a beautiful forest. That was my contribution to the conversation.
Thank you for your contribution to this
Did you just
conversation.
Google it?
No. I mean, I Googled it, yes, but I've seen the forest before. The forest.
Yes, I've seen pictures. It is very pretty.
Effectively, everything that we talk about, I am Googling while we talk about it. Even if I know what it is.
So, is this early World War I or late World War I burger for tech? Because there's a big difference in those two.
Early to mid.
I literally asked that question like 15 minutes ago.
He did
And
ask about the tanks.
I was not present. My pizza? Nobody?
Oh right, yeah.
Or like just lose reception with my wireless headsets in my kitchen. Just because the fucking furnace is between my office and my kitchen.
That's gonna be
Big chunks of metal and wireless signals don't go well together.
not with that attitude. They don't.
I tried talking my furnace out of it, but he just wasn't having it.
Exclusivement.
So we're pretty much just gonna hand wave watch because me and Under.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the point of even asking? What's your watch order? I don't know. Flip a quarter.
I mean, I don't care. So we can start him.
Is everybody present and ready?
I am present, not ready, but we can start.
All right. So you're going to be which country? Not England, not German. Doesn't really matter.
Well,
Which one pays better?
obviously
What?
not France.
Not Russia, that's for sure.
If
Uh,
we pick Russia, we get half the equipment. I think.
That's right. That's the pun.
if you pick
Okay.
not Russia, you can pick one person's equipment for your team, and that's on the generous side.
No, their specialist squads were pretty well equipped. It's just their general infantry was absolute. They had like one rifle for 10 guys and 10 bullets for them.
I do believe that was the Battle of Stalingrad. Yeah.
Yeah. They had 10 guys. Each guy got one bullet, and they had to share the rifle.
Yep.
Was this World War One or World War Two?
One.
I'm German.
You're a dwarf.
No. What are elves?
French.
Are we really gonna be the fucking French? I don't want to
Please
be the
no.
fucking French.
You might be French people, but you don't have to fight for the French army.
Can we be some doughboys?
So you're not England.
I mean, I honestly don't care which side we're fighting for. I just want to get paid. I'm the
Not
Swiss.
England will pay pretty well.
Can we be the Swiss? We're just mercenaries.
Yeah, there we go.
That works.
Not Swiss mercenaries working for not England. That'll pay you pretty well.
Okay.
All right.
That actually makes sense for the Elvish to be Swiss because elves are usually in the non-combatant units.
I don't know.
I'm Norwegian.
Swiss or French, they're both pretty much non-combatants.
Yeah.
Norwegian.
Dude, you're from hell.
I'm a furball. I'm from up in the mountain.
If you're Norwegian, then you'd be a tiefling.
Icelandic.
I'd say they'd be Goliaths with Russia.
All right, so we're
Right.
Not Swiss mercenaries working for not England.
Yeah, and the big overview of the battle strategy that's coming up is they're going to try and open up 3 fronts on the battlefield, and you're going to be more or less taking point on the southern front.
The Southern Front. Yeah.
Oh, we're invading France again. Damn it.
Italy. I think the southern front is Italy.
It's the border. Primary objective is reconnaissance. Don't need to fight. If you can, they'll pay you a bit more. But they need information and they need a path cleared.
So I'm hearing bonus points for prisoners of war.
Yeah.
Will they issue us cups and shit?
I mean, there's going to be supply lines that can get you cuffs, like within a matter of an hour or 2.
Hmm.
And if not, we'll just have to use the good old-fashioned method of standing on guard duty and looking intimidating.
Well, I can
Yep.
literally disappear right before any prisoner's eyes with stealth.
Can I just like pickpocket the cuffs from the guy we're capturing and put it on him?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Your sleight of hand ain't that much higher than mine.
Do we get bonus points for securing strategic
Shut up.
objectives like bridges?
That is part of your job.
Excellent.
I'm sorry. Could someone fill me in like a couple sentences on what just?
We're Easy Company dropping into Normandy.
Okay,
Oh,
and
God.
our objective is to just
Not
clear the air.
Storm the beach, establish a foothold, and you get paid more for prisoners.
Okay, and we're paratrooping.
Your method of entry is up to you.
Parachutes are optional.
Is anyone a monk here?
I think I have Featherfall. Let me check.
Yeah, that'd be
Shouldn't
bad in the
the
middle of a
maid
drop.
know
Oh shit! I
fly?
don't have feather to fall splat.
Is Featherfall a
I
druid
used
spell?
to. I removed
It is
Featherfall.
not. Featherfall is not a druid spell, as far as I know.
Can we be friends with this guy?
What about Fly?
Is
Which guy?
fly a druid spell?
I don't think so.
I think it's a wizard spell.
Wizard, sorcerer, bard. No, it's not even a bard spell.
Wizard, sorcerer, warlock.
Yeah.
Well, we have 2, right?
I don't have Fly.
Spectre just rebuilt to lieutenant. So I don't know if he took
We
fly.
have fly. or
So while
spell.
Meadow's going splat in Normandy, what are the rest of us doing near Italy?
You guys are going through Sicily?
Yeah. We're going to invade the Axis by going through the soft underbelly of Italy.
Say, Burger, can we be friends with this guy that I just posted in the chat? Like, really good friends.
Let me Google the name.
That hair.
At the very least, you and he know of each other and have worked together.
Cool! I have a suppressor now. Yay! Did you look at what he's known for?
Yep.
He invented the suppressor.
He was the inventor of suppressor.
Yep.
In 1908, patented.
He finished production of commercial use one in 1902.
Oh, yep, and he is the son of Hiram Maxim. Answer that question.
He's the other Hiram Maxim.
Usually, when I think Maxim, I think Hiram Maxim of the Maxim machine gun.
Yeah.
That's his daddy. Anyway, I was just trying to maximize the cheese there, like I did with my pizza when I put an extra half pound of mozzarella on it.
What's wrong with that?
Well, that's after the half pound of cheddar and half pound of Colby Jack.
Sounds good to me.
Why do you not live in Wisconsin?
I don't know.
You could accidentally spit and, hit Wisconsin. Anyway, sidetracking. Sorry. We're invading Italy. Metacombs splatting on Normandy Beach.
And your overall mission is fairly simple. Get through the front lines and secure a path as close to the heart of the enemy territory as you can.
Easy enough.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Alright, so you're invading from not Italy?
I suppose, if that's where they wanted to go.
That area, where exactly? You can go through southern France, not France, southern, you can go through not Spain, boat around not France, you can go through not Italy. If you have a lot of time to walk, you can even go to what the hell's on the other side of Germany, and just go around the southern end there.
You mean Austria?
Let's not go pick a fight with the Soviet Union.
Oh. Okay, now I'm just getting confused. Are we World War I or are we World War II? Let's make up our damn minds.
One.
Okay. So Russia.
Yeah, that would be Russia.
I will be right back. Something's happening upstairs.
It's the Soviets, I tell you. You shouldn't have picked a fight with them.
Yeah, probably. I don't make good decisions.
What is this, Red Dawn?
Man, I don't even know.
Well,
I don't
while
know.
we're, going through, Austria, we could deliver that package to that dude. Nobody?
Not. Oh, Micmac. This is going to be really important, okay? So at some point in this session, you may come across a young, not German soldier who does not have a very small mustache and suffered very serious chlorine inhalation. Whatever you do not shoot this man.
Shoot him in the face repeatedly.
No, I'll just pay for him to, get a scholarship into a prestigious art college.
Rip.
That's his name.
Oh, this is a very important man. This man is essential. We'll take care of him. Don't worry.
How else
Give him
will
a
we
lot
get
of
rid of the
hugs.
Kinder?
That's right. That's what I'm thinking.
God. This is horrible.
Let's go kill Hitler.
No. We got to make sure Hitler did nothing wrong. Oh.
Alright. So your transport's arranged. You head over, you get to you going by land, sea, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Let's go by sea.
Alright, you pull into not a beach.
I'm not sure if that's helpful.
Is it by not Venice?
I don't know Italy as well as I thought it did, so I need a not Europe map. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that.
Just a heads up, I'm going to be away from my sheet for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Quick, we need you to cast spells.
Cast bullshit on the 3rd level.
Yeah, it's a little bit west of the border between not France and not Italy. You could have gone east, but that's not very friendly territory, so. And you land at the beach, and there's fucking trees everywhere inland. I'm sure one of you has cartographer's tools, right?
I have a compass.
Negative.
I got cartographer's tools.
You want me
We
to
got
make a
plus
survival check?
-3.
Yeah, can the party make a survival check with advantage?
I'll do it. With a higher whiz than me?
I just got a +3, so if you're higher than that, do it.
Got plus 11 to survival.
Well, yeah, because you're the specialist in it.
Well, I'm the specialist, but I'm not here right
What's your
I mean,
survival?
I'm much more of the pickpocket the ammo out of the guy's gun while he's trying to shoot me with it type guy.
That's very interesting.
Okay. There's your survival check.
No, you're totally fucking lost. You're south by southwest of the heart of the enemy territory. You head north, northeast, and you'll be right on track.
Well, we should go north-northeast then.
I hold my compass next to Wonders. I don't know which way is north.
There are no needles on either compass.
No,
Oh
his
wait,
compass
mine's
works
upside
fine.
down.
I flip mine over and there's still nothing. Alright, we're using his compass.
I'm laughing because I actually have his needle in my pocket. I took it from him when he wasn't looking one time.
I
I
have
know.
passive perception
I know
of
how you work.
26. I don't know.
Sleight of hand +13. Plus reliable talent.
Yeah, you have to get at least 10, 11. Okay. Okay. My dog wants to go outside.
That's not nice
Is
to
that-
declare a girlfriend.
Are you done? That's right, you're done. But anyway, regardless, I throw my compass to the side. I will be right back.
I
don't
take
think
his
your dog's
compass.
done.
I know of 2 compi.
So I have a passive perception of 24.
You see trees.
Lots and lots of trees.
Of green, red roses.
Red roses too. Red roses too. And I said to myself, red
You
roses
see
too.
the ground approaching very rapidly.
And red roses too. All right,
On the
so
end of
it's about a day and a half march to the front lines. If you run, you can get there in a day.
Are we getting paid by the day or by the objective?
By the objective.
Ooh.
Why the fuck would I agree to that?
I wouldn't have agreed to that either.
Because they're paying very well for the objective.
No, I'd like to see some dollars.
Did they pay us up front or something?
They gave you a blank check up front.
Oh,
Sounds like good enough reason to me, guys.
well. Me and Under will take said blank check and do some things with it.
That's right, I have a forger's kit. It's no longer a blank check.
Ooh.
Whose signature is on it? Not Churchill's?
No.
You went to not England, so you would be working for.
It's King George. Put his signature on it.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right, let's go to Germany and cash this check then.
Yep.
It's Wamis Tilson.
Gesundheit. Alright, yeah, I guess we get to move on.
All right. Day goes by uneventful. Night falls. You take your watches. Nothing happens. There's deer. There's some wolves, but they fuck right off. Day comes. You're close to the front lines, and there is a allied supply lines and a small outpost. You can stop by for stuff if you want it, but you already have all your equipment.
Well, I think we should stop in and check in with them so that they know we're friendlies and don't shoot us in the back as we're going to the enemy side.
They have the sending spell. They wouldn't know that you're coming.
Yeah, but they don't know what we look like necessarily. Like, see my back? Don't shoot here.
So when you come running towards them, they'll be terribly confused and they'll shoot you in the face instead of in the back.
Well, they should just keep in mind that anything labeled descend towards enemy is dangerous at both ends.
All right, yeah. So you get to the base, you see about 20 people.
Okay.
Are there any shotguns laying around?
Laying around? No. They have an armory.
Okay. Is there a guard at the armory?
There's 2.
All right. Leander, I might need some help.
Yeah.
I need a distraction. Think you can make me up a document?
Probably.
Cool. I think I'll be able to pass.
Yeah, and I, whoever the general is in charge of this army, I fake some stationery from him, basically orders from us that allow us to pick whatever we want from the armory. We're basically allowed to deputize and use their armory as we see fit.
I would normally say roll for it, but with 2 of you and knowing both of you, yeah, don't even bother.
I mean, what do you want me to roll for? Deception 17, Persuasion 17, Sleight of Hand 19, Stealth 23.
I'll give the document to Lara. Lara has better deception than I do.
Yeah, I put stuff into charisma. I got a +3 charisma for the face step. I do 3 damage at melee, but it doesn't really matter. So
Yeah, they might as well hand you the key if they didn't need it to lock it up when you leave.
I pickpocket the key.
Sleight of hand.
I mean, do you want me to cross a 19?
Entertain me.
That's a 19. Reliable talent. It would be against his passive.
Oh, shit, what? Yeah, no problem.
He's not actively watching me pick his pocket.
Yeah, his
Would be a
buddy's
very
right
good sleight of hand move.
there. His buddy is right
Alright.
there, but yeah.
But okay, I will get a shotgun and then bring the key back to the party and be like, "Here you guys go." So if you guys want any guns, you can just go give them this fake piece of paper and hold up their real key, and they'll just let you through.
Well, I'd like to get a shotgun as well. Fuck, I'll get a rifle too.
You gotta remember, you gotta carry all that. Those aren't light guns. World War One.
Yeah. Well, they're about 10 pounds a pop. Not even.
They have a handful of bolt actions, a single breech load rifle, 1 shotgun left, and no scopes.
Do they have
Well.
grenades?
No, they do not.
I'll take a shotgun and one of those bolt actions.
I'm just reposting that in case anybody else didn't copy the whole thing.
I'm gonna be right back.
Does this outpost have any intelligence on the enemy positions? Maps and the like?
Looking around, you can find some maps of allied positions, but they don't have much up-to-date intelligence on enemy positions.
What about major enemy fortifications?
No huge fortifications. There's a few bunkers. Some were marked as missing after they were reported. So they're either mobile or they were destroyed and covered by something.
Hey, how much ammunition do they have? Are we gonna keep track of that?
No, I'm not keeping track of that. It's a military company. You have enough.
We're well
ammo.
outfitted.
Just wanted to make sure I didn't just grab the gun and no ammo.
No,
Well, he won't tell you that now.
Exactly.
I would have also grabbed the action rifle out of all that if I'm in
You're robot-y, buddy.
there. Sorry, it's Bluetooth.
Oh, that's right. Do the Buzz Lightyear thing.
Yeah.
All right, one second, gotta
Sounds like an old
To
Pontiac.
infinity and beyond.
Holy shit.
I know, right? We were doing that for like a half hour with him.
Yeah. What was that, last Saturday? The one before?
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't Saturday though. It was Blues there.
Good times at 5 a.m.
Jesus, yeah. But anyway, Spectre, we did not catch what you said you grabbed.
A bolt action.
Bolt action? Okay. What did you say we're adding int to?
Like terrain wise?
Intelligence to weapons to roll. I'm just curious if shotgun would fall in that category or not. You said as scouts and marksmen you can add it to rifles?
Yeah, rifles, bolt action, and breech loaded rifles.
Okay, so just rifles. Just checking.
So, what are we doing?
What are you
Well,
doing?
Completing our mission, I guess. Oh,
No more ransacking allied outposts?
I mean, they
I
got
wouldn't
nothing
consider
good.
it ransacking. They got a document that says we were allowed to. And they're missing their keys. That's just their fault for being forgetful and misplacing them.
It's all perfectly legal.
And I made sure to keep that document, by the way. Like, I don't let them keep it.
Yeah, you take it back.
Mhm.
I would have not given it to them. I would have just showed it to them, let them read it, and taken it back from them.
We're gonna have to start calling you to Jaden, or Yaden, or however you pronounce the name.
Who?
No one
Why?
catches that reference. Oh my god, you uncultured swine.
That's probably a fair assessment.
Yeah, it's pretty fair.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers need to go read All Quiet on the Western Front.
I watched the movie. It's
I read that
basically
back
the
in
same
high
thing.
school, but I don't remember most of it. It's a problem with high school assigned literature. You're making kids read something they don't actually want to read at that time, and so they never remember anything.
That is true. I mean, I remember Jekyll and Hyde. That was a fun one, but
I never
was
read
some
Jekyll and
shit.
Hyde. What the fuck?
it wasn't part of regular English. It was part of a humanities course.
Yeah.
Has anybody read the fucking modernized Romeo and Juliet?
No me.
You mean West Side Story?
Do you
No,
mean the
no,
one,
it's Romeo and Juliet rewritten in normal English, not Shakespearean English. It's absolute shit.
Why
It's
the
okay
fuck-
with Shakespearean English, but Jesus Christ.
The whole point of the thing, the fucking God. Like more
Romeo
than half
and Romeo.
of the reason it's good is because of the specific word choice.
Colorfulized wordage, yeah. The flowery wordage.
Yes.
All right, so if I get a sneak attack off of the shotgun, it is
A lot.
12d6 plus 5.
Yeah, it sucks when someone sneaks up behind you and shoots you point blank with a shotgun.
You and 5 of your buddies in a small cone.
So
So
moving on.
I just started loading my spell sheet. See you guys in 2 weeks.
Sounds good.
Oof.
All
See
right,
you
so
then.
is everybody all happy with gear and loaded up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Bennett,
ready to
did
go.
you want to grab anything since you weren't really paying attention yet? We have access to their armory. What does the armory have left? No shotguns, a couple bolties, one breach.
I
One
want
breach.
a rifle. I want a bolt rifle. I think I already have a handgun, but I'll take another one.
What did you take as your
Scout.
guy? Scout, you have a bolt action already. It's a +1 bolt action.
Could I snag a bolt action then?
There
All
is
I
one
got is
there
this
for you.
lousy handgun.
Yeah, I want a
Nice.
handgun as well, though.
You have one as
Actually,
Scout. You have a dagger, a handgun, and a bolt action.
Okay, so I'll take a second handgun.
Were there any handguns available?
There were not.
World War One, handguns aren't exactly common yet as a sidearm.
Yeah, they did revolvers.
Okay, I'll take a revolver.
No, he said there were none. 0 handheld single hand weapons.
They only have large weapons here.
So
What
we
a
don't have
fool.
shotguns, handguns, or bolt rifles.
No, there were 2 shotguns, but they got grabbed pretty quick.
This is a small outpost, only a few dozen people.
Yeah, it's not a main supply line. We're looting the poor.
I'll take a breach rifle as well. Sure, what the fuck? Why not?
It's a lot of damage. Good grab. I feel like I'm gonna be doing a lot of melee with a shotgun.
I did take spell sniper, so I'll be able to hit people from farther.
Everything in feet is now yards on everything.
Oh.
We're converting
Including-
everything to yards just to make it easier.
Including movement speed because you are all superhuman monstrosities? Or else?
Or else. Because we can move at 40 miles an hour.
Super elven monstrosities.
I take offense to that. Human for life.
You take offense to elves being super elven monstrosities, but it's okay for humans to be superhuman monstrosities.
That's right.
Racist.
This is
And
the early
stupid.
not 19th century. It's filled with racism and eugenics.
Yeah, it is.
Early not 20th century.
Or, yeah, sorry, not 20th. I meant to say not 1900s.
It's the early not 1900th centuries. Alright, so you're done looting?
I think so.
Alright.
Well, we know where the allies are. Can we try to ascertain the enemy's position with that information?
Presumably within several miles of the front line, which you already know you're heading to.
Anything to get us a bit of a closer edge, in terms of meeting them first rather than them getting the drop on us.
Not at this outpost.
We have 2 scouts that can move at 35 and 40 miles per hour. I think we can find them pretty easily. Just saying.
What are the... Could you paste the, like the bonuses for all of the different...
I already posted the rolls.
Oh. Okay, so there's no extra, like, shock troopers need to do this.
Nope, shock troopers have a healer feat.
Okay, never mind then.
If you're asking about the speed, that's because we're rogues and we can move 3 times. We can action and bonus action movement.
Right.
So you do that into yards.
Fast
And,
as fuck, boy.
Underdark can move 52 feet per second. I can move 60 feet per second. You calculate that in a mile. You calculate that in miles per hour. It's 35 miles per hour and 41 miles per hour.
God, do we just deal damage by shoving people?
I was just gonna ask that. What happens if I run into somebody? How much damage is that?
Fall damage.
It's a little bit more than a fall.
It's more like a
But-
sudden stop and oof.
Yeah, you're gonna be getting hurt on that.
Wait,
But
we
you're
are or
also-
they are?
Both.
Aw. So whatever it would be in fall damage divided by 2, because 2 people are taking the fall damage.
Divided by 3, the target takes double.
Oh, nice.
They have a much bigger change in acceleration than you do.
Are we still sticking to the 10-foot 1d6 rule, because that's kind of based on the laws of gravity?
I'll bump it up to a D8.
Okay. And then didn't change the yards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actual gravity for what little it's going to be worth is going to stay the same.
Because it won't hurt that much.
Yeah.
We're super soldiers.
Alright, so you head out?
Sure.
So I can deal 28 damage. And that was a lot of ones. Like, a lot of ones.
So how far are you going to have between the scouting party and the main party?
Well, considering that we have
What's the range on our comms?
infinite.
Infinite.
What's the range
Is
on our
there
weapons?
anything-
What?
Breach rifle is 2,000 or 4,000 yards.
Yeah, I got
Scoped
1,000.
breach rifle, only one person has it scoped.
Yeah, one marksman. So we have one person that can shoot up to 4,000 yards. With disadvantage.
With the flat roll.
But most of us with bolt
Copy.
actions only have 250 yards without a disadvantage, right?
1,000 at disadvantage, 250 effective.
Right. So we're probably like, 175 yards in front of the main group.
Alright.
And I'm with you, right?
Why?
What's your stealth?
I have to run upstairs.
Then no.
What's your dex?
14.
Yeah, no. No,
Look this way. I have a plus 13 to stealth. He's like a plus 14.
No, 13. We're same.
Oh, okay.
We have,
Yeah.
we have the same dex build. And
Yeah,
we're,
and we both have advantage on the checks.
Oh,
we have a
okay.
natural 23 on our stealths.
Minimum.
Okay. I just assumed that because I took scout.
No, we're rogues.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We're fast as fuck rogues.
Yep.
Fucking 40 miles an hour. I still can't get over that.
Go ahead.
Guys?
Alright, so yeah, 175, 20 yards range, give or take. With the nicey comms we have set up.
And there's probably maybe 50 yards across each other, like we're abreast moving forward, 50 yards apart, 175 yards ahead of the party.
How about 30 yards face step?
Sure.
Alright.
Because then I can zap over to him real quick if I need to.
I just don't want us both to get taken out by the same mortar.
Essentially. See me face step out of the way of a mortar. No, I don't want to burn it on that. Oh yeah, and we also have advantage on stealth with the scout, so.
Yeah.
It was bolt rifles that were in there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, 250, 1000, 2d10.
Alright. Lar, you noticed this a bit earlier. Almost due east of your position, there's a biplane heading north. It's pretty far off in the distance, and I'm gonna butcher this name. Aleon. You notice it pretty quickly, mostly because of the telepathic link, but also because passive perception. You can't make out colors on it, but it is heading into enemy territory.
From friendly.
From friendly, yeah.
About how fast is it moving? Faster than 40 miles per hour?
The average World War I biplane.
Quick estimate, probably 60 to 80 miles an hour.
How far away is it?
At least a couple miles. It's barely more than a speck in the sky.
Okay.
All right.
Other than that, pretty uneventful for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, noon passes.
We're a lazy mercenary company. We left at 8 in the morning.
You spent some time in talking to What's Their Dick.
Gotcha.
Good old what's her dick.
You keep marching until sunset?
Yeah.
Sure.
Nothing happens. Find a spot to make camp. And get your full night of sleep.
I just realized I forgot to select my certain land, so I'm gonna have to regenerate my spell.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be an oof out of me, Chief.
Oof.
See you in another month and a half.
Yeah.
Alright, morning rolls by, and you hear from almost directly in your path, a little bit north. You hear not English chatting. It's a little bit hard to make out what they're saying, but you can identify it as an allied language.
Okay. I say we sneak up on them.
I mean, what? Oh wait, crap! I can't.
I mean, we'll just continue with our dual forward scout with the main combat group behind us, and we'll sneak up on them. You know, and we'll see what's going on.
Stealth rolls.
Could I try to get sightline of that without actively, being there? That'd be bad for me. Can I make a perception check or something?
We're in forest.
How's that for you?
Double nat 20s. Why? Oh my.
Fuck, I'm just gonna copy this roll. Like typing it all out. The exact same roll.
It is. But I'm just gone.
I'm close behind.
You're both pretty gone.
Fucking double crit, Jesus.
I know.
We had one other time that it happened. That's where Bill Mop, or not, what's his fucking name? Lyle got his daggers from. In AGR's campaign, I had a double nat 20 for investigation check.
You roll a 20 for an investigation twice. You realize that BBC Sherlock is actually a very bad show.
I enjoy Benedict Cumberbatch though, so I get over it.
Yeah.
But anyway, how close can we get? We could probably pickpocket them.
Yeah, you might as well be a blade of fucking grass in the middle of this forest.
So what are we seeing?
Six
choose
guys, shoving each other around a little bit, rifles over their shoulder on slings. They are not concerned about anything right now, and they're talking about enemy fortifications northwest somewhere. And then a supply convoy that's supposed to be heading east, or is heading from the east to the south.
Wait, when they talk about the fortifications, are they talking like they're actually calling it the enemy fortifications?
Yeah.
Whose uniforms are they wearing?
They're not wearing uniforms.
Huh.
So
They speak
Wait, what about-
English, or not English. They have rifles. Can we see ammo packs or anything? Or they just have, it looks like a rifle and a clip each? Are they like loaded down to go fight, or?
They've got like a rucksack that's got shit in it. It doesn't
Are
look.
they
don't have.
carrying it?
It's on their back. They don't have like bandoliers of ammo strapped over them.
they deserted?
What's that?
Are they deserters?
They don't have uniforms on.
I mean, I thought he said they didn't have uniforms.
They do
They
not
do
have
not.
uniforms.
Like they could have ditched them.
Which way are they headed?
They're heading south.
So towards friendly lines.
Yeah.
So they're basically heading directly towards us, the scouts, and will eventually be between us, the scouts, and the main party, right?
They would be heading towards you if you didn't move, but you can be like 10 feet away from them and they won't notice if you want with those stealth rolls.
Right, I'm thinking we let them get past us, and then when they see the other group, we can sneak up behind them.
Yeah.
Can I get close enough to one, like near the back, that's like as he's like passing by, and can I pickpocket him?
He doesn't have much outside of his rucksack, but yeah, you can try.
Okay. Because I'm hidden, do I have advantage on the sleight of hand?
I was going to give you advantage because he's talking with his friends and he really doesn't give a flying fuck about what's going on around him, but yeah.
Okay. How's it going?
God.
He takes the rucksack and the rifle.
And his watch.
And his clothes.
He's going to notice a
And his
60-pound
virginity.
rucksack, even with a 33. He's going to
All
notice a rucksack half his weight missing.
Okay, here's what I want to. I want to focus on his pockets, like find like a wallet with ID, and I also want to see if I can get the ammunition out of his gun.
It is trivial to pop the mag out of his gun. And you can even take the bullet in the chamber if you want.
Yep.
And you do find a wallet. No identification, but it's got some cash for a country that you've never been to.
Money's money, though.
What do you mean? I didn't find any money.
I don't know. People are weird like that. Talking about money that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I sort of hold up kind of cheekily that I got the mag and round out of the chamber to Lar to let him know that I've disarmed the last guy.
No, I'm just gonna wait for them to group up and use the shotgun. I mean, wait for them to run into our group and see what happens.
Yeah, and at that point, I'm just going to wait for them to, when they get visible to our main group. I let the main group know, though, telepathically. Hey, by the way, there's this group of guys coming. You may want to be ready.
One of them's unarmed.
So I think I'm gonna get away and hide.
Stealth check.
How are you talking with us telepathically?
Gilbert,
Spell.
no.
Yep. Really nice spell. That's why.
Basically, is it a daily or is it indefinite?
Ritual.
Is a duration hour. So
What spell?
yeah.
It lasts for 1 hour, but you'll have to keep casting it.
Yeah. Rory's telepathic bond. It's a ritual.
I think I'm gonna be waiting with the shotgun with that roll.
All right.
You have a rogue?
Oh, hey, look at all
No.
those spell slots. Now I have to reload it.
So, who else is taking time to prepare?
I'm going to, from hiding, take aim at the lead guy, and I'm going to telepathically tell Lar who I'm aiming at so he can pick someone else. And I'm going to ready that if they start shooting, I drop him.
That's fair.
So-
Alright. So I'm going to ready my shotgun at the other 5.
They are having casual conversation. They're close enough to do that.
Perfect. And we'll just keep with the group I'll be at 25 yards maximum range of the shotgun.
I probably haven't moved from where I took his wallet and ammo.
Yeah, I'll just keep with the group with the maximum range of the shotgun being only 25 yards. So I'll stealthily be walking behind them, basically. But, yeah, same ready to action. If they pull their triggers, I pull mine.
Who in the main party has the highest charisma score?
Not me.
I got a +2.
I got
a
plus
10.
5 to persuasion. I got a 9 charisma.
I got a +3. I think I have the highest charisma as a fucking rogue.
Well, none of us are charisma casters.
I'm not a charisma caster. I'm a fucking fail if I deal 3 fire damage because I have a charisma modifier of 3 when I face step near enemies. Actually, just creatures I choose.
I mean, I'm a wood elf. I'm basically invisible in this terrain.
Yeah.
Plus ghillie suit.
Plus ghillie suit, plus thief training.
Oh, does ghillie suit give advantage?
Yes. So if you make a stealth roll and you have a ghillie suit for your character, you get advantage on your stealth check.
Should I
It's
make a stealth
basically
roll?
Cloak of Elvencut.
If you want to
wanna
hide,
hide?
yeah.
You have a few moments before that party reaches your party. Derek. I knew a guy named Derek. I fucking hated him. Oh, by the way, my name is Lair. Like Layr. Lair. Most people call me Larry.
And mine's a lay eon.
So Larry and Al. All right.
Larry and Al, the Rogue Elves. Actually, I think it would be Al and Larry alphabetically. I prefer it that way.
Larry and Al just to piss people off.
Mm-hmm. Larry and Al, the Rogue Elves. It sounds like a polka.
Oh, God.
Or really
That's not
weird
about stealth.
display.
You don't even have proficiency in stealth. You know, it would really, really, really help if I opened my fucking soda before I drank it.
Ida, what are you getting an advantage from?
He's a
got
scout.
Oh, right, you're a
Scout.
scout. Never mind. Okay.
He's just
Uh,
proficient in hiding.
All right, so if nobody else is doing anything, Scroop's gonna approach. They're gonna stop for a moment, surprised to see anybody else in the ass end of nowhere. And then the lead guy is going to wave to Radical. He's gonna say, "Hey, friend, you lost?"
Shoot him in the face.
Huh?
Sorry.
What's happening? Everyone's sounding a little choppy right now on my end.
You're getting waved at by friendlies saying hi.
I'm
They're
going to
asking
respond to the language
why you're
that they're using.
Who are they waving at? Sorry, Burger.
Radical. They're casting wave at the 5th level at Radical. It gestures a friendly intentioned, whether that's honest or not.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Do I need to say it?
They are waving.
Reliable talent.
They are waving. They're not shooting.
Are they reaching for their weapons?
Somebody want to wave
One guy
back,
has
or-
moved, and he moved his hand up to wave. Yeah,
I'll
nobody's going for
respond
their
in
weapons.
kind.
He did ask if you're lost.
I say no. No, we're not lost.
We have our orders.
Yep.
Huh. Well, there's not shit up north, so good luck with wherever you're going.
Still not sure where we're going.
Wait, so
What was
he. Let me get this straight. When we spied upon them, they were talking about a fortification, an enemy fortification up north, and now they're saying there's nothing up north.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
That's what
shoot.
they're
Insight
saying.
check.
Go for it.
Man,
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
insight
we
check
know they're
first.
lying.
No, guys, you didn't hear me.
It's-
I said I took the shot.
Oh, you
Oh.
shot? Oh, okay.
I did not hear that.
Oh my!
Well, my trigger pull goes on Underdark's trigger pull, so I as well take my shot. Sneak attack.
I
With the
guess when
shotgun
I
out,
hear that, the
5.
shotgun goes off too.
You've both got advantage.
Jesus Christ! I mean, if they're gonna shoot, I'm gonna follow.
That's a hit.
You have elven accuracy?
Yes.
God damn.
Why wouldn't he?
Now I have to make a stat block for these guys.
These poor bastards. They just
I
forgot
don't think
about. They were probably gonna go next sentence. Oh
Well,
wait.
under Burger, when I roll, I don't think there's going to be much left.
That's a fair point.
I mean, he just did 32 to the lead guy, and I'm shooting at the other 5.
18. That is going to hit.
And they take 51 piercing damage.
They're still up and they're very confused.
Ouch.
I think there's a time when we roll initiative. Oh my God!
Well, did you have a
why?
ready to action with your shotgun?
Dakota
I
did.
mean,
What were you aiming at?
I was just keeping my my sight picture on them, but I didn't actually expect to. What the fuck?
Had it ready. Might as well use
I
it.
think I was
Ready,
surprised, honestly, because it seemed well intentioned. So I'm just gonna say I didn't have the ready action.
You forgot your ready to action from
No,
surprise.
I'm saying I didn't fucking expect it to come that fast. Oh,
I mean, we have a telepathic bond going on here. We should be able to communicate better about this shit.
Well, Underdark probably said something like he's a liar and pulled his trigger. My trigger pull went with his trigger pull.
Yeah, mine was more liar. Bang!
It was bang, and then boom. I'm pretty sure you would be able to get your shotgun off, Nick. You have it. Why would you not use it?
Well, because then they would know where I'm at, and that would be bad.
Rehide. You have to spend a full action to do it, but you can still rehide.
How far away am I from this, Sleuth? I did say some
25.
distance away. I got 100 feet reach with sharpshooter.
100 yard.
There you go. Can I do it?
So you don't take the shot at disadvantage?
You know your range. You would be sticking around 50 to 60 yards. Yeah, you can take a shot.
Wow.
That is going to hit. And who is this aimed at?
The whole group with the
He's
shot.
further away. His spread can make that.
Yeah.
I got a choke.
Let's see. 78. Yeah, these guys are still up. Looking worse for wear, but
They're full of very small holes.
yeah.
I think
So
it's safe
anyway-
to say we rolled initiative.
That is initiative.
Nice. Gotta love that dexterity.
Are we rolling dex saves?
No, we're rolling initiative.
Initiative.
Oh,
Your initiative is based off your dexterity.
yeah. Okay.
I assume it's my turn.
Yep.
We don't have all
Yep.
the initiatives yet.
I'm not in initiative.
He was too spooked to do anything.
Okay, and that's what I got.
Well, that's a reprimand.
Pair of shotgun blasts at the group.
Roll it.
How do you use two shotguns?
He's got the basically the crossbow mastery for shotguns.
Do those hit?
I mean, it's kind of hard to miss with a shotgun, but neither land an effective hit.
Oof.
Damn.
So 18's the bottom dollar, boys.
Well, that's it for me.
Yeah, but I thought he said shotguns were two-handed weapons.
Yeah, I'm not doing one
He's
each
not
hand. I'm
shooting
just going
two
boom.
shotguns. He's shooting a shotgun twice.
Yeah, I got fighter 11, so I have 3 attack. I have crossbow expert, which allows me to ignore the loading property. He let me do it twice instead of 3 times since I went fighter 11.
Essentially, he nerfed the multi-attack because of the overpowered weapons, but he allowed the loading property to counter it, so he could shoot twice, even though he could technically attack with something else 3 times.
Yeah. After those 2 misses, I think I'm gonna back the fuck away. 35 yards.
All
So
right.
that should get me at 95 yards, and that's gonna be it for me. Preferably behind 3/4 cover.
You're in a forest. Everything is 3/4 cover.
Huzzah!
Alright, hide behind the ferns then.
Hide in the underbrush. That'll work.
Oh, I'm not sure if I missed because of their cover bonuses, but that doesn't really work on me, sharpshooter. Anyway.
Okay, well, I guess I'll take another shot from my concealed position at that lead guy again. Does that hit?
That hits.
$37 more damage. I'm then going to cunning action hide. And I am going to move, circling around 35 yards to the left, keeping them in sight, but changing my position so they don't know where I am. Stealth roll for me, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
What reposition? You were never there in the first place.
Just anonymous bangs in the forest.
Alright. Let's see, one thing real quick. Yeah, that'd be passive. Yeah, 2 shots go in the general direction of where you were. And then, third guy pulls his trigger, and then he realizes he doesn't have a magazine anymore.
See, I
And-
really should have grabbed more ammo.
He's gonna
Wouldn't
drop
that have
to a
been
knee.
funny?
He's gonna drop to a knee and start reloading. He does have to go through his bag, so that's gonna take his action. They realize there's nothing where they were shooting at, so they turn to the party and
Oh, the 2 people standing in front of them.
Dakota. You fired a shotgun at them 3 times, and they're not too happy about that.
Yep. I wouldn't be either.
Let's see. All right, does a 27, 31, 33, and 20.
All those fucking hit, yeah.
I know there's a build and there's an ability where if a spell has a range of touch, it goes to 30 feet.
Distance spell.
Yeah, extended spell or distance spell or something like that. It's a sorcerer
Right.
thing.
I thought it was part of spell sniper.
No.
Nope.
Spell sniper doubles the range.
It might actually do that for touch spells, though.
I don't think so. I think it's just the sorcerer meta magic ability.
Yeah, a 5-foot spell would go to 10 feet, but it doesn't make a touch spell any further. Where did I pull up? So that's going to be 100 damage of focused
I'm up.
fire. So Dakota goes lights out.
How did they have a plus 15?
Rifles with intelligence.
Yeah.
Yep. Revealing my position was really.
Hunter's got a plus 13. They're not much higher than that.
I have a plus 14 to
true.
hit. Plus 13 on
Oh
stealth.
yeah, you have more in.
Oh, that's stealth, yeah.
Yeah, and that's because I have an int 18 with a dex 20.
All right, that's their turn.
How you doing there, McMick?
Micmic's out.
Yep.
Taking a dirt nap.
Seriously?
Yeah.
He just took 100
points of damage. Yeah.
100 damage.
I'm just curious, Burger, what was all that damage that was dealt?
That was 4 rifle shots with +5 modifier and 2 level 5 rogue sneak attacks.
Ouch.
Okay.
How'd they get sneak attack on somebody that they had no allies next to nor advantage?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. How do they deal so much damage? But I thought it was a shotgun, and then I was going to argue the range because he was at 95 yards, so he was at disadvantage. But if it's sneak attack, yeah, how did they have advantage?
Well, he didn't roll them with advantage. That's why I'm asking how they got sneak attack. I mean, if you just say they had sneak attack and that's weird, that's fine. That's a legit call. I was just curious.
Oh, no, wait. Yeah, fuck. Mick went in initiative already. So that would be...
Oh shit, they're assassins.
They're
This
assassins.
was a
Oh,
good call.
fuck.
78 damage instead of 100.
Okay. I'm still up, barely.
See, that makes a big difference.
All right. Yeah, that's their turn, so it is Lair's turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Oh boy. Well, I think you can guess what I'm going to do. Shotgun sneak attack.
That's
This
gonna
time I'm
hit.
aiming at all 6 if I can.
You can.
It's another 50 damage.
They're still up, but they are not looking happy.
Alright, I will move and then rehide. No, I got the ghillie suit. I'll hide and then move. Oof, there's my stealth. Then I'll move opposite
Reliable
direction
talent
on
would
the
make that a
guard.
23, by the way.
You are absolutely right. Thank you. Reliable talent, 23.
I assume anything with above a +4 is going to have reliable talent.
Yeah, pretty much anything. Yeah, 3 is my next highest because charisma and wisdom, if I don't have proficiency in them, is only a +3.
For me, if it's above a +4.
It's a +5 and up.
Except
Other
for
than-
persuasion and deception.
Yep, and other than acrobatics for me, which I really don't make many anyway.
I'll
but
let
that's
you know
a
on me.
+5.
Don't worry about me.
If it's below a +5, tell me if you have proficiency.
Yep.
Alright. I have a lot of proficiencies. But anyway, yes, so 23 stealth check. I always forget about Reliable Talent, even though it's like my favorite thing. And then I will move opposite direction that Underdark did, so rotating, if he went clockwise, I'm going counterclockwise and repositioning myself to maintain the 25 yards and grouping of all 6 together if I can. And
All right.
that'd be about it for me.
Archibald Reticle.
All right. How fucked up do these guys look?
They are well beyond bloodied.
Fireball.
Yeah, fireball.
Or any of the other AoEs you have. How many do you have?
1, 2 AoEs.
Oh, I thought you had more than that. Oh, fireball.
Yeah, fireball. I kind of cut down the AoEs to have a few more, handy utility spells.
But you have skill monkey rogues.
19, 18, 23, 16, 25, 14. What's the DC?
17.
16 and the 14.
Full damage on 2. That drops both of them.
Wait, how many people were there?
6. 2 of them are down.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, both the people that failed dropped.
Yeah.
All right. Damn, kind of wish I used my suggestion. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna move towards the nearest piece of good cover. And like is there a fallen log or a rock nearby?
Yeah, there's a fallen, wow, my brain's working. I almost said fallen rock. There's a fallen log off to your side,
How far?
about 20 feet, 20 yards.
If I went to that rock, how far would I be from the goons?
— 50 feet? Or 50 yards? I'm gonna keep saying feet, just.
Yep, feet
It's gonna
equals
be
yards,
fast.
yards equals feet. They
That
are
feels
almost the
safe.
same.
I'll go to the other side of the rock and drop prone.
Alright.
Now the motherfuckers can't get me. I'm prone. Can't shoot my ass.
Actually, all they can do is shoot your ass. The rest of your body's safe.
I telepathically tell you to shut the fuck up.
Well, stop talking on open comms, and I won't make jokes.
Alright. Lieutenant.
Ooh, 2 wizards back to back. This should be good.
So what exactly do I see?
2 charred and bullet-riddled people on the ground, unconscious, and 4 more that look really beat up. Less charred, more like mildly roasted.
And that massive fucking stupid amount of damage that came down the pipe and took Mick out, or nearly. Was that from them, or did that come from somewhere else?
That came from 2 of them firing 2 shots apiece.
Okay, just making sure. How close together are they?
Roughly 10-foot circle. They were not expecting trouble.
10-foot circle. How far out are they?
About 30, 40 feet. Yards.
Any friendlies close to?
Mm. You're one of the closest to them.
And are they wearing gas masks?
They do not appear to be wearing gas masks.
Well, I'm gonna nail them with a cloud kill.
That's a con save.
Let's see. Creature enters spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts turns and say that creature must make a con throw. 5d8 on a failed save, half as much on a successful.
I think that's 2 success. 9 and 16 both fail.
Wow.
The save is 17, so yeah. And that is poison damage.
Well, the 2 that failed were the healthiest. So now none of them are even looking decent, but they're all still up.
And I'm gonna drop prone. That'll be it for my turn.
All right. And then Cloud Kill is a lingering effect. Does that happen at the start of their turn? At the
Yes.
start of your turn? Start of their turn.
Yeah, any creature that starts the turn in the cloud gets fucked up.
Can you roll that damage for me again?
It does get another save.
I know, but it might not matter.
Oh.
Oh, even halvesies.
Oof.
Ooh,
Yeah, they're gone.
What's up?
15 hit points takes him down.
They had 6 health.
Woof.
Breast and Bebsy.
Double shotgun sneak attack. Might I recommend Mick to give the shotgun to the other rogue?
I mean, I can make 4 attacks with this shotgun. I think I'm pretty good.
Yeah, that's with action surge, so you can only do that once.
There is going to be one more thing happening. What's this modifier? Plus a lot. Dakota, does a 20 hit?
With 3/4 cover, no.
Does it hit without the cover?
Yes.
Sharpshooter's a bitch.
Did they all
Oh.
have sharpshooter? Damn.
No.
They were assassins. What did you
The
expect?
the 6 riflemen didn't have sharpshooter. Now I gotta look up this damage because I had no time to memorize stuff.
Which one?
Breech load rifle.
You have that as 3d12.
Unaware. All right, 35 damage.
Yeah, that definitely takes me down.
All right, so you hear this loud crack of a breech load rifle come from bushes west, southwest. And then
So from the southwest above the party.
northwest of the party, more west than south.
Well, Burger, I hate to criticize you. You just said north and south in the same statement. So it's coming from the German side or the Italian side?
West by southwest, so towards southern, not France.
Okay.
My turn yet?
All right, so yeah, there's a crack of the rifle and then silence. Yes, it is your turn.
Who's left?
There's 3 people still on their feet, coughing their lungs out.
Shotgun blast!
Roll for it.
Hold on, I gotta find out my bonuses.
Aren't you proficient with that?
Shotgun, yeah.
What's your dexterity? 0?
Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna hit, but it's a
Yeah, my
sad hit.
dexterity's a 10.
All right, roll damage.
And the 3 at the end is fire damage.
That drops all 3 of them.
With my flaming shotgun. Awesome!
So, do you keep the cloud kill up?
How close is it to hitting friendlies?
About 25 feet to friendlies.
Is there anything still alive in it?
You heard the 1 rifle shot in the distance, but nothing other than that.
All right, then I'm going to disperse the cloud kill since it's not doing anything.
All right, so what's next in the plan?
Well, it's Dakota's turn then.
Yeah, the guy that waved at me, I'd like to check his pockets.
Are we still in initiative or not?
Effectively, no.
Then I'd look for the guy that shot at us.
I join him.
Roll survival. And Gilbert, roll investigation.
Does he just assist me on the survival check?
Yeah, I'll just assist him then.
One of you assists the other.
Yeah.
So I hear no one's trying to look for me. Gotta make some throws.
I'm more concerned about, the guy in the distance dropping more of us.
And I'm going to get into good hard cover.
All right.
So 20 investigation on the body. Find a wallet, rifle, and a rucksack. He also still has a pulse. 20 on survival. This guy covered his fucking tracks well, even in a rush.
But we don't find any persons.
You find footprints heading due west, but nothing more than that. Doesn't lead very far. It disappears after about 45 feet.
Okay, so he's still not he's not around. Basically, is what the survival check is telling us.
He's
he
fucked
booked
right
off, and he did a good job covering his tracks.
Yeah.
Okay. Then go back to the party, count heads, and realize somebody's not checking in for comms. Find the body.
I'm gonna need one more death save real quick. It took more than 2 seconds. Alright, you're good. Yeah. How are you gonna get Dakota back on his feet?
Don't we have a cleric?
Yeah.
Cleric? Dead guy? Or unconscious guy?
Oh, we got an unconscious guy? Oh, well.
While he's doing that, I want to rummage through all their rucksacks and see what they got.
Well, I guess I can.
Preferably without anyone noticing.
Same.
I am right
Investigation.
there.
Investigation and sleight of hands.
Okay, that's the investigation. That is sleight of hand. That's terrible sleight of hand.
Who is?
It's still a
me.
23 because expertise.
Yep.
Jack of all trades. Gilbert, you see them checking the bodies, but you're pretty sure they're just checking pulses. You don't see them taking anything.
And
The first 2 guys do have a pulse, but you feel the second guy's pulse just stop.
Fabulous. I don't have to waste my dagger. Alright, so what's our split? We split the money from all the walls. The walls are empty. We don't know what happened to the money.
They must not have had any.
Poor broke guys.
I found this guy's wallet.
Yeah, I noticed one wallet was missing, but between the other 4, it's decent.
Did they have, like, what was in their rucksacks?
Ammo. A lot of ammo. Some satchel charges. They've got about 2 apiece.
Ooh, yeah, take that.
What? No, there's no satchel charges.
Yeah, there's no
See
satchel charges, man. I don't know what to tell you.
There's a lot of ammo. A lot of ammo. Any other explosive devices?
No.
I cast heal.
The 6th level spell?
Yeah.
Mick, you have, I believe, 70 health off of that one?
70 plus 10 for spellcasting level per hit points, and is cured of every known disease that he has. In any condition, actually.
Oh. Alrighty, thanks.
Clerics are powerful.
I'm gonna second wind.
We could just take a short rest.
Well, he can rest, and we can figure out what we're going to do with these dead bodies.
I'm good right now. If we don't
Okay.
want to stick around here.
Well, apparently some of them still have a pulse. I don't want to leave enemies
Oh.
behind us.
The ones I checked were all dead. And I checked all 6.
Oh,
I'd
never
like
mind
to
then.
Firebolt. Oh, okay, yeah. I'd like to firebolt anyone that's still alive.
I slit their throats, wiping the blood on them. You know,
They were
on the
alive
grass.
for about 10 seconds after the fight started. Halfway through, they were all dead.
So
Oh, okay.
who the hell were these guys anyway?
Dead men.
They didn't have any
Yeah.
identification on them or something?
No,
No.
they're
Just
liars.
a set of
Dog
strangely
tags?
empty wallets.
Yeah,
yeah.
They didn't
I
even have
know
business cards. It's weird.
that. Yeah, but no dog tags or anything like that.
There was one business card. One of you speaks all the languages. It was for
Yeah,
a
well-
gentleman's club in
Ooh.
not France.
Yeah, well, I would have understood it anyway, so I wouldn't have given it up. I speak not French.
Do what do these guys look like? Do they look like not French or not Germans or not
They
Hungarians?
spoke not English.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they spoke it, but like, did they have an accent?
4 of them had not English accent. 2 were more not French accent. Those 2 were half elves.
All right, so either we had an incident of friendly fire here, I'm thinking, or the not Germans and not Austria-Hungarians have some really good spies.
I don't see a friendly uniform on them.
And they
Oh, I
lied.
know.
They directly lied.
I'm not saying we did anything wrong. I'm saying there's some dead people here, and it could have been friendly fire. It could not have been.
And I'm
Doesn't
saying
really
they weren't
matter, they're dead,
friendlies.
We're not.
This is definitely not friendly fire. As soon as he opened his mouth and said there is nothing to the north, we fired because he was lying. There is no question at that point when they were literally 2 seconds earlier talking about the fortifications to the north, and then they tell us, who are, looking for said fortifications, that they are not there, and we would walk right into them. They are not friendlies. Make a sensei?
What?
Does that make sense?
Gilbert,
Oh,
you want to
okay,
roll
yeah.
insight?
Sure. What am I inciting?
Who these fuckers were?
Oh yeah, sure.
They were mercenaries, probably not for your team.
Okay. These guys are probably mercenaries.
Well, in that case, I need a book.
Any book or an empty book?
Any book.
You can find several books among personal effects that don't really exist until they're convenient.
All right. Yeah. So I open one of the books up, ring my bell, snuff out some candles that I had just lit just for this purpose, and then close the book, and we can leave. Because fuck these guys.
Is this going to affect anything that I need to be aware of?
I sort of just excommunicated them, but other than that, no, we're fine.
Okay.
Wait, what?
What?
Candle, book, and bell?
I got that, but why are we excommunicating people? And when did you get that power?
Since
I have this piece of paper right here that says from the Pope that I have this power.
Oh wow, this looks legit.
It is
Wow.
straight up
Yeah,
from the
see
not
right
Pope.
there? That's the Pope's signature.
It's from the not Pope of not Vienna.
That's the
Damn,
Pope's signature. I met him. I shook his hand, actually. He's pretty cool.
Man, with all these qualifications, I'm starting to wonder why the fuck they put me in charge.
Because when they want...
Wait, you met the Pope?
Yeah.
You're not even the priest. How the hell did you meet the Pope?
Because he had to give me the power to excommunicate people.
Yeah. That. Uh-huh. What he said.
It pays to have friends in high places.
I mean, my background is urban bounty hunter. I'm in frequent contact with people in my chosen segment of society. These people may be associated with the criminal underworld or the rough and tumble folks of the street or members of high society. This connection comes in the form of a contact in any city I visit. So I picked high society and religious. The Pope is one of those contacts.
The Pope has a hit out on some
Heritage.
friar.
Now that you mention it, that hit he gave me was for Father Remus. What was your name again?
I suppose it makes sense now that you killed these people since they lied.
Yeah,
And
that was.
excommunicated them. I was
For the
wondering
laws.
why.
But yeah, they did straight up lie.
Still loading.
Yeah, that's
Derek's like halfway there.
But
He's
we should totally go
from-
check out this fortification to the north.
Yeah, it sounds exciting.
Yeah.
What fortification?
The fortification that these guys were lying about, of course.
What do you mean? They were perfectly honest folk.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's go north and see if there's any fortifications there.
Right. These guys were honest, and our friend here has the ability to excommunicate people. Yeah.
Yes, but he's lying.
No, he's
But I
not.
have
He
this
has
piece
the
of paper
power to
right
excommunicate.
here. Look, it's signed by the Pope and everything. There's his papal seal.
Please
I've got-
insight check it. I've met the Pope.
I could insight check it, but I don't fucking want to.
With your insight of 3.
Yeah, I could. I don't want to.
Versus a guaranteed 17.
Yeah,
See,
I could. I don't want to.
I would insight check you, except I just don't give a shit.
Oof. That's a good roll.
Listen, priest. I mean, I have a +5 to my intelligence. I can tell you this is a bona
wait,
fide
actually.
actual ability to excommunicate people. This is
Would I
legitimate
not
documentation.
have advantage because both
A
me and
plus
Under
4 to
know the
wisdom
same
that
story?
tells me you're telling me a lie.
You are going to have advantage because Under's backing you up on this.
While they're bickering, I'm just going to be digging a foxhole with the mold earth.
We need somewhere to put the bodies. Good idea.
I mean, I was just going to leave them here. They're infidel bodies. Who cares if they rot out in the open?
Infidel? My God, are we getting to a holy war too?
I
You
did
can
just
tell that I haven't
excommunicate
met the
them.
Pope.
Well, what do you know?
You can tell I haven't met the Pope. He doesn't know if Underdark is lying about the paper.
This seems kind of pointless to argue about. It's just convenient.
I mean, with
Why
that
argue
insight,
about
he
convenience?
would have seen me before. Like, why do I always seem to have like the right like authorization or orders or permission to
he's
do
on our
whatever?
team.
It's a thing of convenience. Why question convenience?
He is on our
Yeah.
team, Mr. PC, so.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do nothing. He just knows you're lying about having a letter from the Pope.
You
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
very
No,
well
you
prepared
know
plan.
that I lied about meeting the Pope.
Okay, so this is World War One, right?
Yeah.
The Pope still
So-
existed.
So this is there is a theater of war that exists in a desert region, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We're not
okay.
going there.
I know we're not going there. I'm just prepping what I'm saying. So I decided on the desert land, and because of that, I would like in my personal possession, at the DM's approval, to be able to carry around a box with some scorpions in it.
Lol.
How many scorpions did you leave the company with? And join us.
No, I have a 1 foot by 2 foot by 6 inch box that is closed. It's like leather on the outside and it's clasped. And there's 5, 6 scorpions.
How big of
I
a
only count
scorpion are we
3.
talking?
What?
How big of a scorpion are we talking?
Small.
I mean, scorpions are usually only like 3 inches.
Like the size of a thumb?
No, more like the size.
Continual flame.
The size of like your middle finger in length.
Yeah, you can get that.
Okay, cool. That wasn't totally setting up something I'm gonna do later.
How many scorpions did you have?
6.
I only counted 3.
You know I have a passive perception of 24, right?
Sleight of hand,
You
friend.
know that if we roll anything higher than a 10,
You're
we'll
alive.
beat that, right?
Yeah. Your argument is invalid.
Fucking rogues and their fucking talents.
Okay, I still have 6. Thank you very much.
You got 3 more?
I mean,
I
I'm not
only
putting
count
any of
3
them in my
again.
pocket, that's for damn sure. Though, if I might make a suggestion, make sure you also bring along a pouch of scorpion food. That might be helpful.
Yes, I would also bring along any necessary things to keep them as pets.
Because, it's like a week later in game. You open up the box, you do your thing with the scorpions, and they're all dead from starvation.
I mean, I don't think they're going to die within a week from starvation. Scorpions are able to survive
They
for
can
quite a
live for
while
months.
without food. Fucking arthropods. The damn not
Alright.
starving to death.
Damn, not arthropods. Anyway, so we are probably resuming original formation and moving on towards the fortifications that are not there.
Towards
know,
the not bunker.
It's the damnedest thing. About half a day of travel in, those guys they were honest folk, but they were just wrong. They're you find what looks like a concrete wall and pillboxes. Pretty sure there's an artillery pit being dug out.
Can I see the uniforms of the people, like, manning the place?
Not German.
Okay, this is gonna get really confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're wearing not German uniforms. Got it.
Yes.
Do they
So
have
the
not German
dwarves-
guns?
They do
We
not
come upon-
have not German guns.
We come upon a group of dwarves.
Yeah, they're a bit shorter than most people, and they've got longer beards than most people would have in the military, but
Some
Not-
fine
not Germany's kind of
structures.
So I would suggest that we just wait here in stealth and
Yep.
watch it until night falls, and then we get the wizards up here to start fucking their fortifications up.
Yeah,
Does anyone?
Margaret.
Does
I would
anyone
like
need
to be at a distance, far
Well,
away, far the
Not
fuck.
fucking with. We're not fucking with fireballs. We're fucking with fabricate.
What bunker? You mean my bunker?
Does anyone need dark vision?
Nope.
9.
10.
I
Okay,
don't
so-
know what race Spectre is.
Human.
I don't have dark vision.
So, Mister doesn't have dark vision, and Spectre doesn't have dark. I'm just gonna take that as a yes. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Okay. Before we go into battle, at night, just let me know so I can give you.
What battle? We're just remodeling.
Yeah, you're a construction crew.
Could I remodel people's faces like 2,500 yards away, Sleuth?
Oh, with a rifle you can.
You are a marksman. That is your job. Yeah.
That would be great if I could do that. Let's make it 3,000 yards, because, yeah, why not?
Anyway,
You are still in a forest. It was a really narrow shot at 2,500. You just don't have a shot at 3,000.
All right, 2,500 it is then.
Wait, you're gonna start shooting at people?
No, I'm just going to wait for you guys, of course. This time, far the fuck away. Does anyone want this shotgun?
What do you mean? They're not
give
gonna.
it to the other rogue. Give it to the other rogue for sneak attack.
Or that.
Let's say we can consistently deal 12d6 damage.
I have an idea that could be helpful.
What's up?
I
Is
believe
your
I believe
idea?
2 people have access to greater invisibility, correct?
I don't have it.
I'm a roguey rogue.
Meta, do you have
So-
greater invisibility?
No, I would have had to take the Underdark.
All right. Lieutenant, do you?
I have basic bitch invisibility, not greater invisibility.
Okay, that still kind of works. Once we fabricate enough explosives, we can have one of the rogues, go invisible, drop off the bombs at key positions, and then detonate them.
But you have fabricated.
Why don't we blow the whole thing up at once?
That's my
Guys,
point. We
guys.
fabricate it.
Why would you fabricate bombs when you can literally reposition the concrete the pillboxes are made of with fabricate?
They torture from
Because
the inside.
Oddly enough, people inside of the bunker might notice the bunker is moving.
It does take 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's where you have two rogues with shotguns.
Yeah, it's a 10-minute process, though. We attempt that. We are going to alert all of them.
I mean, how many guys could there be?
It's only
How many
construction. It's
pillboxes
not
are there?
active. It's being constructive. It's not active.
You
Always
saw
better to be
about
cautious.
40 people working, but you only saw 6 people that actually looked like military personnel.
Okay, me and Underdark just sneak in and steal all the ammo.
Yeah, that sounds like our best bet.
It's not a lot of ammo.
It's easy to carry then.
We'll just compromise their artillery or whatever. That have it to where whenever they shoot, it explodes.
No, we'll just take the artillery shells with us.
Yeah, why
Oh,
give
just
them
leave them one surprise, Actually, we could sell the art. How many
We'll
people?
just take the artillery shells.
Well, here's
Why
the
would
question.
you
How
get
heavy is a piece of artillery? Could the two rogues sneak it away?
What is your combined strength?
I have a 10 for strength.
I have a 12.
The cannon?
Yes.
Probably not going to get it out of there.
Does it have wheels?
You might be able to jury rig something with wheels. It's going to be
How
rough
did they
to
get it in
up.
there?
They had something with wheels, and then they moved it out to get the next artillery piece.
So that thing is still there?
They moved it out during the day, and it has not come back. It is off the construction site.
Oh, so it was like a truck and trailer sort of thing?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, we're probably not going to get the artilleries. Let's just take the firing pins and all the artillery shells.
Do they have a chart on the side of the cannon, like the various loads of gunpowder for the shells and stuff? For like, ranging the gun and things like that?
They do.
Can I use my forgery kit to alter that and quadruple the amount of gunpowder it calls for every shot?
I want to say make a check, but it's trivial. You can do it.
I was wondering how we got in the base, and I realized probably didn't even need to roll stealth.
Yeah.
So we managed to steal all the ammo as well?
Yeah.
Fabulous.
I mean, it's going to take like 2 trips,
Oh,
but
that's fine.
That's okay.
We're pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Also, do we ever come across like a barracks?
Not that you saw.
Is there anybody
Hey guys,
around?
it's finally loaded.
The armory's close to the surface. The bunker goes below that.
Are there any like maps on the wall that indicate like the full extent of this bunker?
There is not.
I was going to say, can we forge them and make the bunker look 3 times as big so everybody looking at them is really confused?
Oh wait, actually, I do have greater invisibility. I selected Underdark without, and I forgot. And
Okay,
I am
so that's why we didn't roll stealth.
I am not reloading my spell sheet again.
Okay, well, it's okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We don't really need it with the reliable talent.
You know, they don't have a map, but I don't think they would be particularly picky about where a map comes from. And you're really good with that forgery kit. If you want, you can make a map of their bunker. You don't even need to know what it looks like. It can be completely wrong and nobody's gonna pay too much
And
attention.
then hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
Put a You Are Here sticker on it.
Yeah, and I want the evacuation route to just say keep going deeper.
Yeah, the fire
In case of
can't catch
emergency,
them.
go down.
The fire can't catch them through 12 feet of concrete.
Exactly.
All right. Granted that we have the greater invisibility it was most likely cast on us, let's delve a little deeper into this bunker.
Yep.
All right. So
We are
second-
looking in particular for barracks.
The second floor was mostly storage and the armory. Third floor is the kitchen, empty. There's food, but none of it's all just MREs. Fourth
We take
floor,
all the MREs.
that's gonna be another trip, but you can do it.
Fabulous.
Fourth floor is where the barracks are.
All right. We're gonna need a wagon at this point with all the shit we're stealing from them.
Yeah, so you go down to the fourth floor and you find the barracks.
Were there any grenades in the armory?
There were not, just a lot of bullets.
I have a couple satchel charges.
I think you probably would split those with me, so we'd have to carry so much.
You've got a dozen satchel charges between the two of you.
All right, so 6 each.
Fabulous.
Each of the mercenaries had a pair.
All right, probably split up and make jury-rigged tripwires at all
How
the
many
barracks
people are in the
doors.
barracks?
You can take a minute to count. There's 35 people in the barracks.
Is there any stairs going down below this, or is this the lowest level?
There are stairs going down.
Maybe we should keep exploring, see what else there is. and
Yeah,
then come back
let's
up and deal
keep
with them.
exploring, and then we'll blow up the bunker with
And
all the
we-
people inside of it.
Have we seen any watch or anything posted?
Not on the inside.
Okay.
That's some shit security.
Yeah.
We're real sneaky.
Yeah, there's like 12 guys in the room. You just walk. You're Skyrim crouching between them.
Pretty much. That's pretty much how stealthy we are right now.
You can't roll below what
23 each.
Yeah, that's impossible for an average person to beat.
Mm-hmm.
Plus greater invisibility. So
Out of curiosity, if they stealth and walk into an open room and everybody's looking at the door they came in, can people see them?
No, because we have invisibility.
if we didn't have invisibility, they would make active perception checks because they're
No,
watching.
they
the
would
door.
just see us. Like, if you physically can't hide, you just get seen.
There is a UA feat that gives you 10 feet of movement in open space while still being stealthed. But I don't think anybody has that because nobody asked about UA feats.
I believe it's it's UA. I thought it was Skulker.
Yeah, I didn't
No.
take it.
No,
Stalker's lack of disadvantage in dim light, and if you miss a ranged attack, it doesn't reveal your exact position.
there's also Gloomstalker has something like
Gloomstalker, dark vision does not work against you, and that does include Devil Sight, I believe.
Devil's Sight and Dark Vision are two different things. They usually get lumped together, but Dark Vision allows you to see in dim light and pitch black, and Devil's Sight allows you to see in pitch black and magical pitch black, but it does nothing to help you in dim light.
how does that that doesn't make any sense.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
Dark vision in complete darkness makes it dim light. You cannot see colors. So in dim light with dark vision, it would be considered bright light, but no colors. Devil Sight.
Devil's Sight is a magical type of vision.
Yeah, everything would just be dim light with no colors.
Yeah. And in dim light, Devil's Sight does not work. Devil's Sight only works in pitch black or magical pitch black.
That doesn't make any sense. Anyway.
All right, so moving on.
Greater invisibility only lasts for a minute.
We're really fast. We run at 35 and 40 miles per hour. We can do a lot in a minute.
And I can only cast it on one of
Okay. Then
That's
we'll
why I'm
just hand
casting
wave
it on the other.
Oh, you have it? Okay.
Yeah, that's why I brought it
fine.
up.
Yeah. I just realized with that movement speed Underdark, we can literally zoom in Flash style, zoom back out with all the shit.
Yep. So what's below the barracks? We go downstairs.
Oh yeah, what's level -5?
It's a big empty room that's still under construction.
Any more stairs going down?
There's an opening that's supposed to have stairs, but it's not finished yet. It's just dirt on the other side.
Okay.
That's weird. Usually we build bottom up, but okay. If these guys want to do it
Does
the
it
hard way,
lead down to
they
the
are
secret
dwarves.
bioweapon lab?
Nope, it's just dirt. Alright, so nothing here, but we are below the barracks, aren't we?
Can we
You
just
are
like
below
set
the
all of our satchel charges along the roof to just collapse the barracks down when we blow them?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Just satchel charge the ceiling down here. Everybody in the barracks makes dex saves for 60-foot drop.
Everybody in the barracks makes nothing because they're going to die.
How big was the barracks, and what's the damage area that a satchel charge would do?
Satchel charge is going to be like a 60-yard.
So do we need all of them to collapse the ceiling? All 12?
You can collapse the entire ceiling with 2 of the charges.
Oh shit!
All right.
From the basement, you can collapse the entire bunker with 4.
Oh, let's just
Well,
collapse the whole
4 it
bunker.
is.
Yep, 2 each.
4 it is.
Satchel charge has a blast radius of 60 yards?
It's modern explosives.
These are explosives that are magically enhanced.
Okay. I was going to say, I thought satchel charges at the time were weaker than that.
Alright. 4 it is, and we'll still have, well, they don't know about it, but we'll still have 8 to fuck around with.
Yep.
What
Alright.
satchel charges?
Let's make our way out.
They don't even know we have the satchel charges on.
When we go back by the barracks, I kind of like stop for a second, dip in, and like the people by the door, I take all their money. Like I just go through their shit
Take
and just
everybody's
pick all their pocket. No, because I'm gonna be quick about this. You know, we only got a minute. You know, it probably took us half that time just to set the charges. So
But we move at fucking Mach 5.
yeah, the wind is gonna wake someone up at some point.
Yeah, and they'll just go, it was a breeze in this underground bunker. It's nothing.
In the sealed underground cement bunker, yes.
Someone left the door open again, damn it.
I feel a draft. Wait a minute. Boom. Alright, we'll both loot half the room from the door. And then we'll go back to the party and be like, man, those guys are really broke, and we won't have to worry about them in about 5, 4.
Ruffles,
Yeah.
just an FYI. One of
Yeah.
them slept naked and you grabbed his ass. And that's it.
Sweet. 3, 2. Hunter, you can take it.
Big ball of fire.
Hey,
No
fireworks
more
went
bunker?
off.
What bunker?
No more bunker.
I don't know what you're talking about. There was never a bunker. Just this big hole in the ground.
I assume we told the party to get far enough away, etc., etc.
Of course.
You're military personnel. You know how to use a satchel charge. Yeah.
We want this
Sweet.
big, right?
I feel like a fucking Pokemon trainer.
Why?
Well, if we ever get into combat again, I'll show you.
All right. Well, yeah, I guess we return to the party. Now what?
It's middle of the night, give or take.
Do we hear any sirens? Or was this bunker in the middle of nowhere?
This bunker's in the ass end of nowhere, dude.
Sweet. No hostile resistance.
Well, I mean, I
Well.
guess we can, camp here and follow that road where that artillery came from tomorrow.
There's got to be a road.
Of what strategic importance is this area if it's in the ass end of nowhere?
Supply line.
That's why they
Say
put an
that.
artillery piece on it?
Yeah, to take out the supply lines that aren't theirs.
And it
Say-
wasn't heavily defended. Most of the military equipment was probably just leftover shit that they put there for show.
So it was a non-essential bunker.
Yeah.
Well, now it's a non-essential pile of rubble. Perfect. Did we manage to snag some uniforms? I would have suggested that when we were in the barracks.
Did you snag any shotguns?
Ooh, clean the armory out. If there were any shotguns in it, I'm sure Berger will tell us.
There was one shotgun, but it was snapped in half and completely unusable.
Perfect. We'll still take it.
Can't our forge cleric take a broken weapon and forge it into a new one?
Oh, I have mending.
Mending's not gonna cut it. Like it wasn't cut across the barrel, it was cut down the barrel.
Yeah. Archibald, don't you have gunsmithing? Or smithing? RPG. Gilbert,
Yes?
don't you have smithing?
Yes, I do have the smithing ability. Yes, I
Do
I
you
do
not
it.
have fabricate?
I mean, why wouldn't mending work? I mean, I can use fabricate, sure, but
Well, fabricate's kind of the means all ends all.
yeah, that's a good point.
The DM
Fabricate,
Yeah.
said
fabricate would work if it was cut across the barrel, that would be a relatively small cut. This was split down the barrel.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like-
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that part.
Mending.
Sorry, it's
Yeah, I
not
can
fabricate.
fabricate it.
Do you have expertise with Smith's tools?
Yeah.
That is one of these tool proficiencies that I have.
Berger,
You have
you
expertise.
recommended it.
Expertise.
what nationality are we?
If you don't have expertise, can you give me an intelligence check?
I mean, how would I check for expertise in a tool?
Then you don't have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you a bard or a rogue?
Nope.
Then you don't have it.
All right.
This was a really shitty shotgun, like probably a few wars old. But you're pretty damn good with your magic. You just made this thing masterwork when you rebuilt it from. So it's gonna be a +1.
Oh, would you look at that?
I'll take that and give you mine.
No, I'll take this one since I gave mine
Dude.
away. Yeah, I'll take this one.
Why?
I got
You
more
can't use it.
attacks.
Okay, but again, the argument is invalid. The sneak attack outweighs surge.
But I get 2 attacks per turn even without surge. It's about as
Yeah.
good, but I get more damage.
Okay.
Hold on. I think I have a solution here. Someone hand me a regular shotgun.
All right. We have enough to go around.
Yeah, you've got a handful of shotguns by now, right?
5, I think. Me, Underdark, No, 4. Me, Underdark, the cleric, and now this new mystery one. Or now the masterwork one.
I'd like to break the shotgun I was just handed, and then
Strength
use fabricate to make a better one.
Strength check.
Strength?
I'm curious, why are you breaking it first? Can't you just fabricate the working one into a better
I'm
one?
doing it's hilarious.
I mean, I was gonna break with like.
I mean, if I see him struggling to break the shotgun, I'd be like, why are you breaking the shotgun first?
I want to see the strength check now to see if he actually succeeds in breaking my
Yeah,
shotgun.
okay, yeah. Let's do it. D20.
So how are you breaking this thing?
You said there was a rock, right?
You can find a decently sized rock that wasn't annihilated by the satchel charges.
I'm gonna put that rock. I'm gonna put the gun atop the rock, find a smaller rock, and then proceed to beat the shit out of the barrel. After I have unloaded the gun.
Okay. Roll it. So you take these rocks and you smack up the gun with the rocks, and it's kind of embarrassing, but it breaks after a few smacks.
I then use fabricate to make it better.
Intelligence check.
Oh god.
Just so you know, if you rolled a nat 1, you were gonna hit the gun. Your grip was gonna slip on the rock, and you would have knocked yourself out when it bounced back up into your face.
Like the guy throwing a brick against bulletproof glass.
Yeah. Yeah, you're familiar with precision, not German engineering. You can masterwork the shotgun too.
And I return the shotgun to whoever gave it to me.
Alright, thanks. Alright, we done dicking around, ready to take a long rest? Oh yeah, what else did uniforms? Did we get enough uniforms to cover the party?
Yes, get uniforms. I can totally.
I
convince
would
someone
have
to
grabbed
understand.
uniforms, so.
They had 5 military uniforms and just a bunch of people in clothes.
Okay, well then we have 5 military unicorns, and
Military grade unicorns.
and what, 7 of us? So
That's fine, I can stay back.
and the sharpshooter probably could stay back too.
Yep.
4,000 range, really can't pass that up. With sharpshooter.
Unless someone else is more ranged than me.
Mick. Unless
No,
did you take marksman or scout?
No, he's ranged, but I'm saying for the second slot.
Oh, gotcha.
Mick is a marksman.
Yep.
Yeah. But if anyone else other than Mick is more ranged than me, then they would take that.
I don't think anybody else took marksman.
Nope.
Okay, then I will also not have a uniform.
Marksman, officer, shock trooper, 4 scouts.
Well, the compass was hard to pass up.
Yeah, it's a really nice compass.
Well, I don't have mine anymore.
It's weird that yours didn't have a needle, but you know, things happen.
Later, I see Underdark with both compasses out.
And they have needles.
So I look at, oh, that's not mine.
It's funny that we have the keen mind feat, but we also have a compass.
That's the joke. That's literally why he gave that class a compass. Or the keen mind, one of the two.
Both.
Pretty much.
I gave them both because they're both next to useless in most scenarios and redundant.
Yep.
Can I
alright,
use my forger's kit to inlay small little magnets on the inside of my compasses so anyone who borrows them, it reads off?
I could do that for you with Tinker Tools. If you ask nicely and give me mine back.
Oh, absolutely. Let's sabotage your compasses so if anyone finds them, they get the wrong direction.
Perfect. Is that something I can do with Tinker Tools?
Yeah, but I do have one question. What do you mean your compass? It didn't have a needle, so you threw it out when you got here.
See,
Well,
I have a
don't-
spare, so I'll give him a spare in return for fixing them up to read off. It looks really similar to the one you threw out, even.
Yes, my initials are carved in the lid.
Funny coincidence that.
Let's scratch my head for a little bit, and then I'll tinker away at them and make them both a little jiggery.
It's weird how many people there are named Layer E.
I in this free time that we have, I would like to use my proficiency in forgery kit to make a letter saying that I can also excommunicate people. Now that I've seen Under's letter, I will make it the same way, so it looks.
Make an intelligence check and a dexterity-based forgery kit check.
That's my int.
How did Druid end up with a forgery kit?
And that's my dexterity-based forgery.
Don't tell him, but I replace all the inks in it with crayons.
This is real beautiful. It's like the most formal thing you've seen in probably months, except for that letter from the Pope himself. But you know, but yeah, you got the olive branch things. You got the nice little borders. It's written in not cursive. Real
Cool.
pretty, real formal.
Yes.
That, but written in like green and purple alternating crayon. And
Pretty
scribbled.
sure that's what all of Underdark's forgeries look like. I can do what I want.
What do you mean all of them? There's only one saying I can do what I want.
I just use the same one.
No, see, it's this, and no one's wanted to embarrass themselves by saying they couldn't read it or understand it to contradict me.
So what are we doing now?
Actually, if we're stealing uniforms, this gives me an idea. Can you guys forge me some orders that I'm some Commandant Wilfred Fickgeist?
Yeah, how many
That
ships
way-
do you want? I have one here for 7, one for 6, and one that says you were assassinated in not Serbia.
Let's can we
Wait,
get
he's
one
Archduke now?
asking for panzers? I
Okay.
do realize the panzer is not actually available in the First World War. It's
I
not.
was gonna say, I don't think they have panzers yet. They're gonna be really confused.
What's a panzer?
Why do you want panzers? They eat too much food. We can't make them military dogs.
All right, gentlemen, I think I'm done for the night.
Yeah, it's getting about that time for me too.
Yeah, I'm out.
Also, panzer is literally the German word for tank.
but before they had a word for it, they actually copied the English and called it a tank.
Yeah.
Look it up.
No, I know. I'm just saying that their actual word is Panzer.
The original use for Panzer was to describe plate armor. Plattenpanzer, I think.
Yes, I believe that's correct.
The more you know.
It's a fun language. It does not sound as angry as people claim it does.
Except for the parts that do sound angry, which is an above average but not excessive amount.
Well, that's because people only seem to like to use the clips from World War II films.
What other German
Or
is there?
Holocaust.
That's like 99% of the German language. And the rest is Guten Tag. Which you say after people sneeze, obviously.
I was thinking this is kind of what Meta's forgery looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, here is some German. Ich bin nicht sauer.
It was night sour.
No, it means I'm not angry.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Does that mean that sauerkraut is just a bunch of angry little German people?
Ich bin nicht sauer.
Are we continuing or